Hi everyone, welcome back to our AP Calculus series. Today we're going to go over integration by parts. Okay, so sometimes we can encounter a situation like this where we need to evaluate an integral that has two functions in it. And if we are using integration by parts, we will write gx as the derivative of another function which is represented by h of x in this here. And the formula for it would be f of x times hx minus the integral of f derivative of x times h of x. A more common way to write this formula is to use u to represent f of x and dv to represent g of x, and v is h of x. And the formula is uv minus the integral of v times du. But if we have two functions in one integral, how can we know which one is u and which one is v? So there is rules that can help us with that, which is called Liet. So L stands for log, I is inverse trigonometry, A is algebraic, T is regular trig, and E is exponential. Alright, so let's try an example. What if I want to evaluate the integral of x times sine of x? So in this case, we know that x is an algebraic function and sine x is a trig function. And because algebraic function comes before trig function in our rule, therefore I'm going to say x is a u and the sine x is a dv. In the other words, v equals to the integral of sine x, which equals to negative cosine x. And now I'm just going to plug in different functions into different parts. So the integral equals to x times negative cosine x minus the integral of negative cosine x times 1, which is the derivative of x, so u. And now let's organize the function, and we can write it this way. Negative x times cosine x minus the integral of negative cosine x, we can just ignore the 1 at the end, is negative sine x. And we can rewrite the formula of the equation to negative x times cosine x plus sine x. That would be the final answer. And what if it's a definite integral? For example, if the lower bound is 0 and the higher bound is pi, and with the same function x times sine x, well, I can just add the bounds to the equation. So this whole thing, bound pi and 0. And now I can just plug in pi and 0 into the answer, and I will get negative pi times cosine pi plus sine pi minus 0 minus sine 0. which would give us negative pi times negative 1 plus 0 plus 0 minus 0, which equals 2 pi.